spit a buck 50, fuck all. You living in pretend.
Started out in January, I think, when we first got the news that we're gonna participate in New York Fashion Week. Then we actually had new collection in works. We started doing samples, and we thought that we're gonna use like few items from that ready-to-wear collection, but I really wanted to do like one-time pieces as well, like show pieces.
To create an outfit, like there's just a designing process. What's cool about all the outfits that we did for New York Fashion Week, just because we want to get them super right, then we had the concept idea on paper. Then Christina actually made patterns. Then she actually built miniature versions of these to see how the patterns connect, and so the logos are all in the right place, which is crazy. Then we actually printed out the paper patterns, and then only after that we started actually cutting the fabric and then laser cutting the fabric and everything else. So there's like so many processes in between. The idea was to create this with the exact folds, so you can see that the folds are here as well. All of that is just so you know exactly how the logo is going to be everywhere around. So when you create the fold, you see how the logo ends up here, how it goes on the front and the back. You got to get it right on this little miniature thing first, and then you know how to set the pattern out correctly, and then you start sewing and putting the clothes together. Crazy how much detailed work has gone into creating a single outfit.
We had this trippy logo, so I made pattern out of it. Everything isn't going always as smoothly as it should. I made a big mistake. Basically, the pattern swatch doesn't continue seamlessly. So there's a little mistake on the fabric and we had to redo it. Here you can see that I made a mistake, that it doesn't continue.
Sometimes when you do something wrong, then you come up with a really bright idea on what to do with it. So I think we're gonna definitely do that. Something will happen from this that we don't know yet.
We're gonna go to a really ghetto place to get the laser cut patterns.
Came to pick up the fabric that we laser cut. We really hope it's okay. We only have one fabric.
I have no idea.
So we hope that it's good. Ooh.
Movement stuff here.
Well, that's hella cool though.
Yeah, a little bit glue fabric
Fabric on
underneath
top,
it.
yeah.
Because I have to make some places like a little bit heavier, and I already can see that some places I fucked up. I have to like cut it out, but it's fine.
This is like a wood cutting thing, but because they had the laser machine, we actually got them to cut.
That part here, that's like hanging a little, was made by choice because I wanted to be like
Flowing
have a
in the
like,
wind.
little bit movement, and it looks like it's just not holes, but it has like a texture. We laser cut our logo into blazer and suit pants, and the suit pants cut is also pretty unusual for overall like tailoring.
So it's Monday, September 2nd. We are like less than a week away from New York Fashion Week. It's like 9:30 p.m. right now. I stayed back a little bit. Guys went home, and I kind of needed some time to think, and just time with myself to see how we're gonna make it all happen. Every day somebody's writing me or calling me like congratulating us on going to New York Fashion Week and how we're doing, and I'm like, yeah, it's great, we're gonna do amazing, but fuck, I don't know. We have 8 outfits that we need to show. I think 6 of them we more or less figured out. 2 of them not done, whether they're gonna be done by the deadline where we need to, like, we're flying on Friday, that's like 4 days from now. Whether that's gonna be done or not, we'll see. If not, we're gonna try to figure out some sort of a plan B on 2 more outfits that we need to show. So a little worried on that. And then, when you're a small brand and you kind of, you finance things how you can, New York is fucking expensive, dude. Like, we're going like 4 or 5 of us, hotel, flights, food on spot. I mean, I hope it's worth it. One of the things that when we started the business and the way that I look at the business is we got to risk it if we want to, be different. The fact that we're doing and got into New York Fashion Week like a year and a half into building the brand is massive. So it's an opportunity that we didn't want to miss. But it's everything. We just got a bunch of goods from Portugal. Like it's manufactured in the same factory as Balenciaga, as Off-White, as Gucci. So it's like the most premium stuff you can get. But to work with a factory like that, you gotta have certain minimum quantities. So we have like our office, if you would see it, it's like full of boxes of shit that we got. Every single person that I talked to before we started the brand was like, you guys should do drop shipping. You should just do prints and then print on demand when somebody orders. They'll print it on a t-shirt and send it away. But it's like everybody's doing that. What's the fun? Like where's building the company? Where's the entrepreneurship in that? And we took the risk. We took the risk to do cut and sew, got an amazing designer, started manufacturing at the world's best manufacturers. Obviously that all comes with a risk, with a bunch of inventory that we need to move. We're moving it, we're moving slowly. But I don't know, I believe in that. I believe that we'll have that one day that like changes everything. Whenever it happened to a lot of brands like Rhude and others, like either somebody wears it to like a big thing or just something happens and everything changes in a day. Maybe I'm naive, but I'm a big believer that that's gonna happen to Maison Vise. I kind of feel like we're doing everything right. We're inventing things, we're doing things differently. And I think that's the only thing that really keeps me going today. The feeling that we're gonna find our North Star, we're gonna find our day that's gonna change everything. But it's a lot of weight to carry though.
Packing day. It was busy. We had a lot of shit to pack.
And like all the shoes, the clothes, we had like I think 4 big suitcases full of just the collection stuff, even if it was only 8 looks.
The same day with last fitting, we tried on all the stuff before we packed them.
All the fits to be sure that when the real fitting comes that we have everything figured out already. So yeah, we packed everything night before.
And it took us until midnight almost to pack all the stuff up, and we had a flight in the morning.
Well, as if going to New York to the Fashion Week was not, exciting enough, we needed to add a little excitement this morning. And so everybody gathered at the time we're supposed to, and I realized that I left my phone in the Uber/Bolt. Literally everything for the trip is on that phone. And so I'm calling from like different phones, like 16 missed calls, nothing happens. And I'm like, that's pretty much it. Like I can't go without the phone. And I say, okay, Hail Mary, I pull up my laptop, I log in to find my iPhone, and I start playing the sound and calling at the same time. And that's the only thing that helped, so thank you, Apple. Anyways, the guy picks up the phone and is like, Michael, how could you do that? I'm already home. Like, he literally he parked his car next to his house. 2 minutes later, the phone would have stayed in the back seat and it would have been it. But luckily he saw it, he picked it up, came back, brought me the phone. So now, back on schedule. New York Fashion Week is happening. Everybody's here, everybody's safe. My phone's back. But we needed a little adventure, it feels like. And usually it doesn't happen to me. Usually it's always Kaido. But this time, I took one for the team. America. First stop, Manhattan Hotel, unload all this shit, and then we're going to a designer meeting, and then we're going out and about.
There's shoes, back there is the full collection, in which case we have another here shoes collection, some of our stuff. Everything is here.
So we fly into New York. The flight was quite okay actually. Flew in, had to wait for luggage for quite a long time, and we were super worried. Actually, the main luggage that had all the collection pieces, Christina put an air tag in it so that we can always track it. By the time we landed, I think the tracking was still lagging, so it was kind of unclear whether it's in the ocean or we got it, it arrived to New York. Took a while for the luggage. I had organized somebody to pick us up through a friend in New York, and he was like, I'm gonna send you a van, and I'm like, okay, cool, there's a lot of us, a lot of luggage. The van ended up being like this, almost like a party bus, if you ask me. I asked Stazzy to organize some transport, and he got us a Maybach party bus. I didn't expect it. The van came with all these like LED lights and like smell of marijuana. It was pretty crazy. But anyways, it got us to the hotel.
Here we are in the heart of the city.
Lines. What is the concept of having lines? I do not remember this in our country. But we checked in and we're super tired from the flight, but that day was also the first designer meeting. And we're kind of contemplating whether we're gonna go or we're not gonna go. But I think, we all felt kind of like we got here, so we may as well go and check out the designer meeting.
Eestlaslikult ei suutnud sotsiaalses olukorras hakkama saada, nii et me tulime, võtsime esimese asjana joogid.
So we went there. The meeting was interesting, like very colorful personalities, very, very, bright costumes and very different looking people. So at first we're kind of trying to feel it out, having some drinks with them, talking to some people. But then at one point I met the founder of another brand that I looked up before we went there. The brand was called Trillionaires. They're doing streetwear in Dubai. And I got to meet the founder. We started speaking about what we do. And he's like, oh yeah, I checked you guys out on Instagram. I really love all the content that you do. And, I want to help you out. I'm like, that's kind of, that's nice. What you got in mind? He's like, well, by the way, I booked a bunch of slots on Times Square where for a full day, you can have basically a 15-second ad playing every hour. I just want to give you one of those slots. I'm like, you're kidding. He was like, no, listen, choose a day between the 9th and the 10th. But there's one caveat. You have to send me the design like within 2 hours because my team is in Dubai. They're going to make it work. And we're like, okay. Still low-key not believing this is going to happen. But I'm like, that's amazing. That's very kind of you. We go back to the hotel completely tired. And Kaido's side of the story was that I was sleeping, he was working. I kind of saw him snoozing too, but we were super tired, working on this design that we had to do within like half an hour to make sure we got it out on time and got it to his team. And we did that. And then the actual day when the poster was the ad had to be on Times Square was 2 days from there. So we're still low-key not believing it. But then that night at midnight, 47 minutes, I remember it was 12:47 when you told us that it's going to be on the 47th minute of every hour. We went there and it was there. I mean, the ad was there. It was fucking surreal. Standing there, looking at Times Square, looking at your clothes and your brand. Somehow we made it to Times Square. I don't know what to say. This is pretty crazy. Fuck. Yeah, 1 second.
Hello! Look at the bats.
Oh my god.
They're not
You added the pockets?
Yeah. Here.
That's crazy. Oh, she goes door to door, so look at the pants. Look at the pants. Going to fitting. So now we took all of the looks, we're bringing it to the venue already. They're gonna stay at the venue overnight. We're gonna do a fitting with all the models. Hopefully, we haven't seen the models yet, so it's the first time we're gonna see the models, so hopefully we can match a model to the look. And then we'll leave everything there, and tomorrow in the morning, Show's on. 4 minutes until for the Uber.
Yeah, I look calm.
Yeah, you look cool. You look classy in those sunglasses.
I'm hella nervous.
You like
It's
a
my
bougie Christina.
the stomach is turning, like doing the upside down flip. Oh, look at that!
Wow.
Are you nervous?
Yes. Trying to describe my emotions. It's a mix of being nervous and being a little bit excited. Fitting day, I was kind of nervous because I hadn't seen any models yet. I didn't know like who is gonna model. Only knew that Nublu will come and Clip will come. Even with him, it was a problem because I hadn't seen him before. So I sort of kind of like in my head tried to imagine how it will look.
So we came to the venue and we had the models there already. So we got to try on the stuff on actual models. There were a lot of female models there, like to say tits and ass for the whole family.
It was crazy. The backstage was like full of models, designers, clothes, everything was on the floor. And when the boys came to us like one by one, like then finally I started to feel like, okay, we can actually manage this. We found for every fit like a perfect model.
It's fashion industry. Everything's fucking chaotic. You know how it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. There was not a lot of room. We had like, I don't know, 3 square feet of room to actually get the clothes on the models and see what they look like and get them out of there. And yeah, it was hot, it was hectic, and it was a workout. But yeah, we got it done. We had like 1 rack split between 4 brands. So we had like a tiny part of it. We took pictures, videos, everything was like unscripted. We just came up with it on the spot and just exploited the models as much as we could for free.
I think we are sort of kind of lucky, and the agency did like a really good casting as well, and they understood our vibe. So yeah, we took the pictures, we looked them afterwards, and everything was came together really nicely.
Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Vai, fa bene. E ho trovato l'invaso.
You're pretty good at singing. Ciao. So you finish it.
Done. So we finished fitting day. Exhausting, crazy, Wild West, a lot of people running around. It was alright. We got super lucky with the models. The fits were fucking perfect. The hand crocheted stuff that we were really worried we were gonna get a model for, we got a perfect model for. I think we got so many people coming by saying they love the brand, signing up with the brand, taking pictures of the brand. And we got 2 really sick models. Our boy Nublu from Estonia and Clip came in from China, actually flew in. So happy everything worked out.
Shout out to all the other models too.
Everybody, the models were sick. And that's it. Like we did all we could do today, and then tomorrow is show day. We gotta be up really early. A little worried how everything's gonna go, but fuck it. We'll see. We do it, and then we find out. And if it goes to shit, then find out too. And we just learned 2 key words. Miru, pizdец.
In the collection, there's one outfit that's really special to me, and it's the crocheted, fully hand crocheted shirt and pants, because I myself made it by hand, and I started with it, I think in June, or yeah, somewhere in June. In the middle of process creating the collection, I was like, okay, it needs something more. Yeah, I should hand crochet full fit So since that day until the show day, I was just crocheting every day. It was together, I think, 160 hours, maybe even more. I didn't count it late, like after we went to New York, but I was still crocheting in a plane, still crocheting in hotel room, still crocheting. Basically, everybody else went out on dinner. I was like, oh, I can't come, I have to finish my pockets. And on a show day, I realized that there are still some threads like hanging. I was like, okay, I have to cut them off. Because I basically finished it day before the show or same evening.
So we're right here at the venue. We are half an hour before the show. They're just resetting and letting all the guests in. We're putting, last steaming touches, last detailed touches, and we're gonna start the show. Everybody's a little nervous, everybody's a little excited, but that's what we came here for. And in half an hour, we're gonna find out how it's gonna go. So wish us luck. And that boy behind that camera, that genius, he's gonna show you everything after.
How you feel?
Absolutely fantastic.
This is Estonia yogurt.
Kefir.
We're always ready. But the only thing is that the models have a previous show, some of them before us, and they need to get ready pretty fast. So in 12 minutes it's showtime.
We here, man. Come on. Mission Beast to the day IDIE. You heard? Yeah, we're ready. Hey, we're here.
How you feeling?
I feel fantastic. Charisma's up. Morale up.
You're chill?
Feet on 10. Feel great. I can't complain. Life's great. I'm breathing air. So are you, if you're watching it. Yeah, sir, I'm excited. Got the essentials, you heard? You ain't got Capri Sun, you gotta wake your ass up. All I need is like an Uncrustable right now, the grape flavor.
A few hours before it started, like then my nerves started a little bit playing with me because it was like a first collection for us overall. And I think that I put a lot of pressure on myself. On backstage, actually, the process, how we dress the models, usually it's like really chaotic and you have to do it in a rush because the same models are used in other shows as well, or other designers are using them.
On that day, like something is gonna go wrong or like we're not confident about our fits because everything was super organized. Everybody was, from us, everybody organized every look on a separate hanger with all the accessories, with everything. Like it was very well planned out. And then we knew what every model is gonna wear. We knew exactly the order they're gonna go in.
We just dressed them one by one really calmly. The energy behind or on backstage, it was insane. The boys were vibing, we were joking around, we did a lot of photos, videos, we did like an energy round as well, like hyping ourselves up.
Yeah, life is the only thing we need. They need me to go, but I don't want to leave. Rest in peace, Lil Keith. Fuck a pigeonhole, I'm a night owl, it's a different mode. I'ma have to make a paint of 6 on a pinky toe. Heard you with a shooting guard, just let a nigga know. I would have you courtside, not the middle row. All good love in a minute though. I can't stress about no bitch cause I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up ambition on the kitchen stove. Pot start to bubble, see the suds, that shit good to go. Whole sound suave, but I can't get recalled. Bro think he John Wayne, I bought them Yellowstones. Love the way they hang, babe. Fuck the silicone, everybody fake now. You could crack the code, bust down everything. Set in rose gold, dread talking to you niggas like I'm J. Cole. I could tell her head good before I even know. Bitch, don't tell me that you model if you ain't been in vogue. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They ain't in the studio, but they'll lay some. Rest in peace to Drama King, we was straight stunned. Y'all don't like the way I talk, niggas say something. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. Pull up and you know it's us, the bass jumping. You don't like the way I told him say something. In my face, nigga. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They ain't in the studio, but they'll lay some. Rest in peace, the drama king. We was straight stunned. If I let my nigga 21 tell it, you a pussy. Spin a block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. Smack the back side of his head like he bark. OVO for well, we come out when it get dark. Big stepper, he came in the rose, but he left in the stretcher. Let my brother drive while I shoot, team effort. Asking all these questions, bitch, you must think you Nadeska. The chopper like to fill on all the optics of molester. I be with my gun like Rose be with lemon pepper. She wanna hear some Afro beats cause she just popped a Tesla. All that working out, that nigga must think he a wrestler. But this ain't UFC, this chopper came with a compressor. This chopper came with a compressor. This chopper came with a, this Glock 4.5 came with a switch. If I was Will Smith, I would've slapped him with a stick. Put your hands in the air, it's a sticker. Spin the same hood where I get my dicks up. If you standing on business, put your blick up. Come around acting scared, get your shit tucked. Fell in love with feeling dizzy, so I spizzin'. I got mad love for the boy, yeah, that's my twizzin'. If them niggas keep on dissing, slide a gizzin'. We the reason why the ops ain't got no frizzin'. Last nigga played with me, got turned uppy. I ain't even roll him in the wood cause he musty. You ask how she doing, I just tell her come and fuck me. Shot his ass 20 times, damn this nigga lucky. Damn that nigga lucky. Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They ain't in the studio, but they'll lay some. Rest in peace, the drama king. We was straight stunned. You don't like the way I talk, niggas.
Funniest story is that 2 minutes literally before the show, one of the models, Trevor, came to me and was like, "What do you think if I start smoking on a stage?" And I'm like, "Yeah, do it." And he thought out basically the whole concept of how he's gonna walk there, light it up. We didn't know that he's gonna throw the cigarette off the balcony. I didn't actually see it because I was backstage and I didn't see what's going on the stage. But later on when I saw the video, I was just like, oh my God, he nailed it. He totally nailed it. It was super funny, super cool.
We were pretty confident on that day because the day before we had a fitting and we got to meet all the models and we were super blessed with the models that were picked for us, plus obviously the models that we had. And you know, we brought Nublu from Estonia. I was so happy. He was super professional, came on time, really rocked the look super well. I mean, it fit him, it fit his everything. Just the way it looked at him, the way he walked in it was amazing. What was super cool is that literally some minutes before the show, the boys came together with some ideas of how to make the show more interesting. You know, Nublu decided to take one of those kefirs that he brought from Estonia and walk with it, which I thought was a really sick idea, and created quite a buzz in the Estonian media after that. And then we had another kid walking out with a cigarette, and we kind of planned it that he's gonna light up exactly when everybody's looking at him. So that worked super well as well. I was backstage when everybody was walking out, so we got to see the boys walk out and make the first turn, but we didn't get to see all the walk and you know how people reacted and whether they're doing pictures, not doing pictures. We didn't get to see the end where the press was standing, so we couldn't tell the reaction. We could just see how they were walking out. But it felt super strong. It like the feeling was that these guys are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Once the show ended and we went to the other side, then we really got to see and hear the reactions of people, how everybody was pulling out their phones, how people were like emotionally reacting to some of the both the collection pieces, but also how the models were kind of rocking them. Then I really like took a deep breath in and I understood that, damn, we just did it.
The smoke got me talking in Dutch. Appealing these business, so what? She leaning on me, I'm a crutch. She creaming on me, I'm a crush. Her photos don't need a retouch. She asking why haven't I nut? I didn't know we're in a rush. Enjoying the moments of rush.
We went down to Times Square to shoot some videos, some photos. The guys were just wild, man. They were running around exprompt, like just coming up with stuff on the spot. Found a taxi driving by, just jumped in, sat there. I don't know if he even said anything to the driver, but he just sat there. We did the video, and he said thank you and drove away. They were shooting one of the models in the middle of the road, backs to the road, and the police actually came and just started honking. And it's loud, and people dispersed, and everybody ran away, and it was mayhem. It was crazy. I feel like everybody got the good fucking questions. I can barely remember what I did there. I fucking gotta stop drinking, I guess.
Fucked up nigga, I don't want your pity. I just want to love, but I'm way too busy. Rap moving up, I might come to your city. It's hot in the H, but my heart's still chilly. I just need a gram, some bread, and a cookie. If I ain't your man, I don't want no.
Fashion Week gave us credibility that we actually can do a proper fashion show. We can put up a proper collection, even if we are just like a super small brand. We have just the team is basically 4 people.
You know, it's funny. The reception we got in New York was very warm. In that sense, it makes sense to me that this is where streetwear started, and so they get what we're trying to do. They get the silhouettes, they get the oversized look, and we're very, very pleased. You know, I typically compare this to like the Olympics. Like you're a top athlete and you go there to show what you've been working on and show off your skill. We did the same thing. We worked for 1.5 years on collections and showing off different styles that we are capable of doing, kind of showing our signature, and got to New York, and the warm reception that we got really helped us understand that we're on the right path with the brand.
That you have to get out there. You just have to show what you got, and then let people touch your stuff and see the quality, explain to them what you do, and just, you know, you have to get eyes on your clothes, and I think that's what we did. It's only just the beginning, so I think we need to do more. We need to do more shows, we need to do more events, talk to the people, because we do it for the people. So
Feedback overall gave me a feeling that we are doing exactly what we should do or we are meant to do, especially like the feedback in Estonia. It's so cool to see how everybody is like really rooting for us and everybody is loving the brand.
Obviously, we got some contacts. We got some contacts with buyers. We got some PR agencies. We got a lot of insane content that we're gonna use in the months to come. But I think we kind of started existing on a totally different level in Estonia after doing that New York show, which is funny, but at the same time is great. We're really happy and really, really respectful of all the press that we got after we came back. So I think that was really good for us.